So I've been to hundreds upon hundreds of city council meetings across the great state of Oklahoma and quite frankly, across this great country. Normally, I have a fairly good idea going into those meetings of kind of what's going to occur, and I plan accordingly. Usually, those meetings go fantastically well and there's never an issue. I didn't think when I was invited to Spavinaw that anything would happen. As I led up to the trip, I decided I didn't need Lee or really any other cameraman there because the mayor had responded to my post and invited me to town, indicating that they were going to be open and transparent and happy to have me. Boy, was I wrong about Spavinaw. A gun gets pulled at a city council meeting, a mayor goes off the rails, and a city attorney decides that he wants to get involved in all of it. This is the story of Spavinaw, Oklahoma. Showdown at the Spavinaw Corral. I'm an idiot, I showed up. Immediately upon entering the meeting, it was clear that they all knew that I was going to be there and that they had some kind of plan. The mayor dives into this speech explaining how things were going to be run in her city meeting. It was clearly all directed at me.
This is how we run our meetings at Spavinaw. You are allowed to comment if you are recognized by a board member. This meeting is the board's meeting, however, so if you get stopped or you were told to stop, you must stop or you will be removed.
The meeting went exactly how I expected it to. Very little conversation, passing things along. They'd clearly already decided what they were going to do. And they get to the executive session part to talk about suing citizens of the city of Spavinaw. And they kick us all out of the room.
I'm going to make a motion that we enter into executive session. Oh, I'll read the items out loud. Hold on, I'll read the items. Item A is consideration of actions to be taken to proceed with litigation or other proceedings to protect and or prevent defamation and harassment of town officials. Item B is consideration of actions to be taken to enforce terms of declaratory judgment in open records litigation.
Well, we all know what the executive session is about.
Well,
with it being a secret.
So they put the public on the street?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's, without access to a restaurant, that's illegal.
Yeah, they better get a porta potty out here then, huh?
I mean, it truly is. You can't do that. You can't exclude the public from a public building and a public restroom during a public meeting. Sorry about their situation, but they're going to have to figure that one out. While we're outside during the executive session, all kinds of conversations and arguments seem to be going on across the various parts of in front of City Hall.
Or I will call because you're harassing me.
Oh, okay, well.
Go ahead and
I'm
call.
on a public sidewalk.
He's harassing anybody.
He's on a public sidewalk. He can ask you anything he wants.
No, he can't harass me when I've asked to be left alone.
Yes, ma'am. He can ask you anything he wants on a public sidewalk, lady. Who is this lady? Jackie who? Evans? And who is she?
She's the trustee Mike Evans' wife.
Who's Mike Evans?
Longer than you, a man
Big guy
many of these
in there
people.
that just
I
now
am barely in on me.
voted. Mike Evans'
Then
his
don't
name.
come
Oh, he's on the
up to him
council?
with
Yeah,
anybody
he's
Okay, I
saying,
got
who
you.
are you and do you
I speak to wonderful people outside of City Hall who are talking to me about the fact that citizens have been sued by the city because the citizens wanted records. And the city has utilized its attorney, this fat, ugly guy here.
Whoops, wrong photo. Let's roll that back.
This fat, ugly guy here to attack citizens.
sued for open records. Mike Bradford was sued for open records.
She was what does that mean? She was sued for
They
open records.
sued them for open records. They
Who
asked
sued
for
who?
open. The town of Spavinaw, Amanda Miller, the board. They all agreed and sued these citizens for open records.
Wait a minute.
Are you Thomas?
Hang
Yes.
on. Well, let's reverse that for a second. So those ladies in the pink.
The one in
Were
the pink,
sued-
Cindy, was sued, and Mike Bradford right
Okay,
here.
I'm gonna go ask
There's four
her.
people.
Hello, ladies. How are y'all?
Good, how are you?
I mean, I was good till like one lady got all upset with me, but nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Barbie.
Hi, I'm
Cindy.
Cindy.
Cindy, what in the heck did they sue you for?
I did 2 open records requests and I had a question. Hey, Kayla!
Okay,
And they sued me for it. Told me they wouldn't give me my open records.
but they
And-
sued you.
Yeah,
Do you have a case number?
sure, I do, but I don't have it with me.
Okay, let me look it up. How do I look this case up? So the city
City of
sued.
Spavinaw
So you do an open
against-
records request and you get sued by the city. And what happened with that case?
We ended up getting our open records, but part of them, they weren't even available. They didn't have them. So
It's like they had destroyed them.
I don't know.
Did you get your attorney's fees back?
No.
So they sued you.
Yeah, it was me. It was 4 of us. It was me, Leslie Harden, Mike Bradford, and Kim Bunch.
Did they sue to say like they didn't have to give you the records or something?
They
or?
said that we were trying to impede on the city and keep them from doing their job, and we were overwhelming them.
At one point during the meeting, the mayor mentioned somebody and I couldn't hear who they said. And so I leaned behind me very quietly to ask the person sitting behind me what it was she said and what the name was that she'd given.
Item number 8, consideration of approval, rejection, amendment, and/or postponement of taking action on items discussed in executive session. On item A, I make a motion to table to allow more time for Jot Hartley to investigate.
Who is Dr. Hartley? And the mayor goes nuts with that gavel. Who is Dr. Hartley? Is that John? Is that John or Don?
I literally said that we're not going to be disruptive. Please stop.
Ma'am, I'm trying to ask a question as to who you said. I couldn't hear you.
Jot Hartley, you can ask me.
Jot Hart. Well, I had my hand in the air, and I figured I'd just save you the trouble. You can be respectful too, ma'am. That gavel doesn't give you so much power.
Well, you're not going to be disruptive.
I'm not being disruptive. I'm asking a simple question to somebody behind me, ma'am. Get back to your business. Thank you.
Thrown out by a fake cop like she did last time.
You can leave, Jeff. That's your one warning.
It's like, I don't know what happens when you give a gavel to an incompetent idiot, but they want to go to banging it on the table all the time. Like it gives them some kind of inherent power.
You underestimate my power. Don't try it.
That's going to make me let them violate my civil rights to ask a fellow member of the audience a simple question that was not disturbing their meeting. If that's the kind of meeting they want to run, I was going to make sure that they understood what kind of meetings they were going to have in the future, because this kind of behavior by a city council was atrocious.
I'm not going to acknowledge you until we're done, just because.
I'm just wondering what happens after a warning, so whenever you get to that.
He has to leave. I mean, that's pretty clear.
I'm
You
just
don't have to
asking.
be disruptive.
Okay.
Okay.
At the end of the meeting, after the attorney gives a spiel about how he's going to utilize city resources to hold these citizens accountable and sue them, I decided to go up and ask for his business card.
Time for you to investigate.
Before you proceed with any action, I want to give a little background of why this item's on here, because under our mediated settlement agreement that we had in our lawsuit under the Open Records Act, CV 2024-14, Item 3 of that agreement said that the parties will refrain from making comments, whether orally or in writing, about any of the parties, whether individuals or the representatives of the parties, pertaining to this lawsuit. It appears to me from the information I've received, some of the defendants in that case are not adhering to that agreement. And so it is necessary to enforce the agreement. And you have to do that by going back into court, because they just won't stop.
And while he's trying to pull out his business card out of probably the fattest George Costanza wallet I'd ever seen in my life, I told him that he was having a bad day. He wanted to make it clear that the citizens were having a bad day and the city was going to sue them. I wanted him to understand that I was there to investigate the city, and that means I was there to investigate him.
Sure. At 6:28 p.m.
Sir, do you have a card? Do you have a card?
Sure.
You don't realize how bad of a day you're having yet. You're gonna know real soon.
Can't have a card then.
That's okay.
Get
I'll
on
figure
my
out.
face.
I'll figure out who you
Get on
are.
my- I know
I'll
who
figure
you
out who
are.
you are. Shockingly, he didn't seem to take too kindly to that, and got immediately upset. Got up, got in my face, bumped me, and becomes aggressive. You gonna threaten me? Did you just threaten me, old man?
no, I
You gonna
didn't.
get an attitude, old man?
You pull this
just
cra-
bumping it. You
Hey,
bumping into me, old man?
Get your ass out
You
of my
bumping
way.
into me, old man?
No, I'm not.
Why are you acting
Very
like
much,
this?
that's-
Are you drunk? After the city attorney decides to get up and get in my face, one of the cracked out city councilors decides to come over and do the same. And yes, the man does not have teeth or any common sense. And he decides to get over there and tell me what I can and can't do, and tell me he's being blocked from leaving the room because I'm standing in an area in which he could have gone around the table and back out the other side without ever having come past me.
Are you drunk, sir?
Excuse us,
Are you
sir.
drunk?
We're trying to leave
Are
the
you
building.
drunk?
Can y'all please move
Are
out
you
of
drunk?
our way?
Would you get out?
Don't touch me.
Can you please
Don't
move
make-
out
I'm
of
not
our
in your
way?
way.
We are trying to exit a city building.
Better not
Well,
touch
Would you
anybody.
please get out of our way?
He goes over to another citizen and he gets in his face and belly bumps him. Fortunately, the citizen, exercising his rights in the state of Oklahoma, exercised his rights to self-defense. I'm not in your way.
Get back from me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'll do it.
Yeah, no, he just did it. He just did it.
He's a disabled man, and he got assaulted by him. He didn't get assaulted.
Exit the building.
Disabled. Go ahead.
Exit the building now.
You still have a quorum of the council here. I'm not leaving until the quorum of the council leaves the building.
Now.
You have an open meeting still going on. I'm just over here filming.
Listen, I'm cool with that.
Anywhere you want to be.
They're being physical is unnecessary.
The
You
police
just
are on
got
the way.
shoved back 3 feet. You're lucky I didn't put it all into you.
The mayor's over there banging her gavel, yelling all kinds of nonsense. There's a quorum of counselors in the room. I'm trying to explain to them that they still have an open meeting going on because there's a quorum of counselors having conversations about city business in a city meeting. Yeah, there was that kind of nonsense going on. And after, finally, it seems that everybody's going to start leaving, the city councilor has to come back and try to force me out of the room when he wanted me to be.
City Hall
Police
beat
are
your
on their
ass.
way. Exit the building.
Leave. Leave.
Don't just
Leave.
Go
Leave my city hall.
Go ahead and proceed, sir.
Leave.
Proceed, sir.
Who's City Hall?
Our
Proceed,
city hall.
sir.
The town.
And I am asking you to
There are at
leave.
least 3 members
You
of the
have
council
been
here.
asked to
Proceed,
leave by
sir.
everybody here.
You have a council
Turn
quorum
and
still here.
leave.
You have a council quorum
Turn
still here.
and
I'm not
leave
leaving
here.
until you do, sir. Walk out and I'll be
Walk
happy
with
to
me.
walk behind
Walk
you.
with me.
Get out from,
Hey, they're
stop
all
backing me
here.
up.
They are all
Stop backing me up and
here.
walk out of the building. I'm right behind you.
Rick, everyone.
I'm not going behind you. You already threatened me, sir. Just walk out the damn building.
Get out, Marco. There's not a quorum and the police are on their way.
Go.
Get out.
You fucked up so badly, sir. After his demands to get me out of City Council Hall when he wanted me to fail, he finally goes outside. But his aggression doesn't stop there. He immediately gets back into it with the citizen that I've now identified as a man named Jeff. And Jeff and him are having a verbal conversation about their disagreements. I go around and position myself, and turns out I'm standing right next to the same guy who made the idiot comment when I was walking in, none other than Taco.
Like you are right now.
I'm
Get
here.
ready to defend myself.
I'm here.
You're not gonna like
I'm
it.
standing right here.
You are not gonna like it.
I'm
I'll
standing
shove
right
you into
here
that lawyer
on
right
the
there. We'll have it done.
And as I'm standing there filming Jeff and the city councilor having this conversation, I look down, and out of Taco's right hand, he goes in his pocket, comes up with a little Derringer looking revolver 22, no pistol guard of any kind, clearly exposed trigger, cocked in his hand, down by his side in the direction of Jeff.
Standing right here on film.
Do I look scared of that? Do I look scared of you, Ricky?
What are you doing?
You're a little
What are you doing?
Put that up. Put that up. You can't pull that out. That's a felony.
Pull that out
Don't pull it out. It's a felony. Don't get yourself in trouble. Don't get in trouble.
This is our City Hall.
It's not a felony to have that.
No, but to display it, it is. That's why I said leave it in your pocket.
Right there. I've got.
Don't bring a gun out to a verbal argument. It ain't worth
So
it.
what? You're telling me this is my town?
Put in a business.
It kind of looked like
This
it.
is my town?
If that's your
Joke
building,
is
My
that?
grandfather, great-grandfather been here since 1924.
That's
You
what
don't
we
tell
want.
me
Just do me a favor and leave it in your pocket, okay?
People that were homeless would come in your building.
At this point, I don't know what to do. The fact that there wasn't a trigger guard had me extremely concerned because, you know, there was nothing I could do to try to use the trigger guard or anything to kind of block the trigger being pulled. It's a 22 round. And unfortunately, with my experience representing people in criminal cases, I know the deadliness of a 22 round and the way that they bounce around when they get inside the human body. I wanted nothing to do with the 22 round being fired at me from that close to range, let alone anybody else. And I didn't know what in the God's name to do. So I went with shame. I went with, hey, I'm looking out for you. I went with, hey man, you can't do that. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Put the gun up, hoping that like I could talk some sense to this man who had a cocked, pointed 22 Derringer looking gun at another citizen for having a conversation.
I wanted to be terrified. Terrified and messy.
Miller, they all agreed with you again tonight, didn't they? Oh, I know.
You can put your hand up, it's okay. It doesn't bother me.
He pulled a gun and kind of pointed it at you, so be careful. I mean, you kind of did, sir. I have it on video, so I don't know what to tell you.
Good for you.
I don't know what to tell you.
Are you guys the agitators that are brought over here just...
I just don't want to. I don't want another gun pulled out. I just don't want another gun pulled out.
Constitutional rights, who are you?
I just don't want another gun pulled out. That's all I want. First of all, you shouldn't have a gun in a city council meeting, and he had just come back out of the city council meeting. He had not gone to a vehicle and retrieved a gun. He had the gun in the city council meeting. There's nothing on video that shows him going back to that truck, and you can see the entire situation of everybody going out the doors, etc. I've looked at the video. I don't see it. I believe he had the gun in the city council meeting. Regardless, he pulled a gun that was loaded. It was pointed at somebody, scared the bejesus out of me that he was about to shoot somebody. Eventually, because the city council called trying to get Jeff in trouble for the city councilor belly bumping him, the Mays County Sheriff's Department showed up. Fortunately, the officer did de-escalate, calmed down the situation, and then he started talking to the city councilor who was trying to explain that he was the victim of some kind of crime by Jeff and maybe me, and that they didn't want us to be out on public land and public sidewalk and a public parking lot because it was their city council.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's really horrible.
Stay away. They're trying to start a fight. They're picking a fight.
We're trying to start a fight. We're standing here with a person and camera.
Well, they wouldn't let our lawyer leave, so I went to escort
We wouldn't
him
let
out.
our lawyer
And this
leave.
guy over here decides he's going to chest bump me and try to be all tough guy. He's calling me an assault guy. So you people have talked so much crap during this whole thing, and it's on film.
I interrupted to let the deputy know that there was a man standing right next to him who had a gun. Well, since we're gonna go that way, that gentleman right there brandished a firearm, so you might want to check that guy with the gun who pulled it out. Just there, the guy with the hat right there. He pulled a gun out of his pocket. He's got a gun in his pocket. He brandished the gun, pointed it at that gentleman right there. I witnessed it. It's a felony. I'll testify and swear. I'll testify and swear to it. That guy right there. I got it on video.
And this is what he does.
He pulled out a gun.
Can we separate?
I'm just a journalist. I'm just filming.
The city property right now.
But that guy pulled out a gun. So get a supervisor out here.
And I want them removed from city property immediately.
It's public property, sir.
This is public.
I hate to tell you, it's public property.
This is city property.
No,
all
sir.
the way to
No,
the
sir.
highway.
It's not.
Yes.
It's a public
property.
sidewalk in front of a city hall and stuff. Just you're incorrect.
owned by
It doesn't
the
matter. It's the
all the way
public. You're
to the
incorrect.
highway.
Just go back over there. You're incorrect.
Causing problems and
You're incorrect. I didn't pull the gun out. Sir, I just wanted that guy to, I want the officers that have guns to know that that guy has a gun. And he pulled it out and I saw it and I admonished him for it. Now, when I confront Taco about him having the gun out, his response is exactly what you would expect from somebody with as small a brain as that would pull such a thing. I can do whatever it is I want to do. Maybe in Spavinaw of the past, but this is not the Wild West. This is not tolerable behavior. And my hope was that the Mays County Sheriff's Department would arrest him on the scene for a felony committed in the presence of a lot of people and take action. That didn't happen that day. What happened was they took reports, they cleared the scene, they asked for all the evidence to be sent in. Now look, they did take possession of the firearm. I don't know if they returned it. I'm not saying that the officers did anything wrong by not putting people in handcuffs that night, but I sure hope that they took that gun from that man that night and didn't give it back. You having a good day?
Not bad. You want to tell your side of the story?
Oh no, I'm good. I just was watching it all. Nobody battered me.
No, sir. He's positive.
Oh, I know. I'm here filming. It's terrible. I'm awful. I know. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I made your city attorney get up and get upset and do all that stuff. I made you chest bump him. I made y'all do that stuff.
You filmed it, right?
Yes, sir. I've got it on film.
You played the part.
Oh, I will. I will be happy to play it. I'm going to play it all over the internet. I promise you. I will play the whole thing. I promise. I think you have a misunderstanding of your recollection.
Because it's our city hall and I'm escorting out our lawyer.
Sir, I wasn't blocking your path, sir.
We're blocking his path.
No, you were talking to the other gentleman, sir, just to keep you on focus.
I think he's confused.
I think he is
The other guy pushed
confused.
him.
Right. I think it was him. Right. No, not me. I moved out of the way. I know. He's not the brightest crayon in the box. This is craziness. This is absolute insanity. I just, for the life of me, I don't understand it.
I am, I don't know, probably today. I sincerely don't know. I'm waiting for that other deputy to get here. Ask him what he wants to do.
Not alleged. The guy pulled it out and pointed it at the other guy that was having an argument with his friend. I sat there and watched him do it. I couldn't have been any closer. I don't know how to make it. I mean, after this meeting, I get the footage pulled. I get all of it written up into a report that I send the very next morning to the Mays County Sheriff's Department. This all happened last Wednesday. This video is going to post on Thursday, meaning it's going to have been 8 days from the day you watch this video that this happened, and there have been no charges filed against Taco. If you think there should be charges filed against Taco, Mays County District Attorney's Office at the number on your screen and in the pinned comment below and the description below. Please be as respectful as the Mays County Sheriff's Department was to us that night. Let's urge them to hold Taco accountable for bringing out a gun at a conversation.